Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. I am Tamisha, also known as Mrs. Coda. So bringing you part two of the previous video, which I provided you guys with 16 hemiplegic exercises. So now this video is going to be my functional activities for a hemiplegic patient. You can do these at home or you can do these in the clinic. All right, let's begin. All right, so I have 12 functional activities I'm going to share with you guys today. Do you guys like my hat? I love this hat. Well, you guys might not know, I love hats. So if I wear hats in my videos, it's just because I love hats and also because my hair might not be done. Anyway, so if you see me looking this way, it's because I have notes and I do not want to forget anything. I want to make sure I am following along with what I'm going to show you. So the first one is going to be a kitchen counter activity. So this is something you can do at home with your family member. You can also do this in the rehab setting. And it's really just focused on weight bearing. So you can see I am wearing a shirt, but one of the sleeves is rolled up. So that's going to represent my weak extremity or my affected arm or my hemiplegic arm, I should say. Okay, so the arm that has the sleeve rolled up, that is the arm of focus. So you can see that arm is weight bearing on the counter as I put a dish into the cabinet. This is a great functional activity that you can do with your patients. Number two is you can have them wipe the table. What a great activity to just do table wiping. It doesn't necessarily only have to be table wiping. You can do so many things that require them weight bearing on the table. Number three is window wiping. Some people just like to clean, and maybe that's been a challenge now after a stroke. So actually doing window wiping activities can be also great. Now, guys, keep in mind, it's only me doing this video today. I don't have a helper. So you're going to want to be on the patient's weak side. And if you're at home, you're going to want to be on your loved one's weaker side. So that's the side where the sleeve is rolled up for support and guidance. They're not going to be able to do this independently. You're going to do something called hand over hand. If this is their hand, your hand is just going on top and you're guiding with the movements. That's what hand over hand means. So the next one is going to be a fun activity, as you can see, is clapping along to their favorite music. And then mirror therapy. So in my previous video, go ahead and take a look. I talk about mirror therapy. If you haven't seen the first part of this where I'm talking about the exercises, mirror therapy is great for exercises, but it's also amazing for functional activities. You can do things such as picking up coins and putting it into a piggy bank or putting dollar bills into a wallet. You can do writing with this. Mirror therapy is great for doing writing activities, such as writing their name, or you can do things as typing on the keyboard. I mean, it just comes down to your creativity and what the client or what your family member loves to do. All right, and it's called a mirror box. I will look to see if I can find where you can purchase a mirror box, and I will definitely leave it in the description below. Just look under where it says resources and you'll see my store, and you can go to that. So the next one is balloon volleyball. I didn't do a demonstration for this because it's pretty straightforward. You blow up a balloon and you can just have them use their weaker extremity and support them as they tap the balloon. The balloon, you can set up like a tennis racket by just taking like a rope or a sheet and pulling it across the room to another section, and then they can pretend it's like going over the net, like they're playing volleyball, or if they're playing tennis, and you can definitely do this standing or sitting. It's really, the sky is the limit really with these guys. So again, you can use like a long sheet, roll it up, tie it on a doorknob, and or tie it to a pole, whatever is in your house that has enough length where you can pitch it over something. You can even do it where you can put tape on the floor, and the goal is for them to get it over the tape. All right. Also, basketball. You can use just a basket, and you could probably put that basket on a chair, and they can practice they can practice that jump shot. That can be a great activity. Of course, you're going to be supporting them, and you're using a balloon for this. If you really want to get creative, you can have them paint the balloon. You can grab a big one of the big paint brushes that are wide, and you can do again hand over hand, and you can actually paint the brush maybe an orange color. Give it some time to dry, and then you come for your next session, and then you guys do basketball, balloon basketball. And you can make that a whole two separate sessions there. The first session can be um, maybe painting the balloon, right? And you kind of making the lines, or them making the lines like a basketball, let it dry, and then you come back again, and then you actually do the basketball activity. That would be cool. So this next one is virtual reality, VR. Some clinics may have this, some may not, and that's okay. Some people may have it at home and some may not. This is a great option. It's really great for arm movements, and it actually takes the person's mind off of the activity because they're so focused on what's happening around them. I know with VR, there's like a climbing game where like you literally feel like your arms, you have to move your arms, I should say, and you're like going up the mountain. That is such a cool activity, because they're focused on like really getting the arm to move, and you're kind of just guiding them. Next one is ADLs. So this is brushing your teeth, putting on pants, putting on a shirt, combing your hair. These are given functional activities that you should be doing with anyone that has suffered a stroke. You definitely want to do functional transfers. So this is transferring from bed to wheelchair, bed to chair, dining room, wheelchair to dining room, or walk into dining room table, um, on and off the toilet, in and out of the car. These are all functional things that you should be doing with them. Mind you, you can use a sling depending on how flaccid the extremity is to support it, or you can wrap the arm. And I actually have a video of me wrapping an arm when I only had a sheet. I didn't have a sling, and the person did not want me to tuck their hand into their pants. They didn't like that, nor did they want their shirt to be kind of flipped up over their arm. So I'm like, well, how else am I supposed to do this? So the creative juices started flowing, and I was like, all right, let's try tucking with your shirt. So check out this video on how I was able to do that. All right, next one is you can create a picture follow with pegs. I should say a peg follow along. Hold on, let me try that again. A peg follow along picture. Okay, I'm gonna just show you guys what this looks like. So I created my own version of this. All right. So imagine a pegboard, and I'll probably put a picture of a pegboard, or like a real pegboard, how it looks like. This is something you can purchase, or this is something you can find in the clinic. I feel like every skilled nursing facility has a pegboard. So if you guys don't, I'm really sorry. You can try to create one. But with the pegs come in different colors, and this is supposed to be the rose. Sorry, I'm not the greatest drawer, but what you can do is you can make a whole bunch of these, and then you can just kind of color in where you want the pegs to go. And this is really working on their memory as well. You're working on growth as well as fine motor. Of course, this all depends on their ability to use their extremity. If they have some kind of control, this is a good activity. You may need to do hand over hand, or you may need to modify this activity. I don't know. I'm just giving you guys some ideas. And and then they have to follow the sequence, which is pretty cool. And then I guess as well. You can grade this. You can make it harder. You can make it easier. Again, it's your world. All right. So the next one, you can see me here with a laundry basket. This is really good for trunk and weight bearing of the extremity. You can see the weak extremity is rested and weight bearing on the couch. I'm doing it on the couch because, guys, honestly, I'm home and I just want to be comfortable. But most likely you need to be in a supported chair, or you can be on a therapy mat. If you're at home, probably a firm bed that creates that 90-90 posture. Sometimes with a couch, you kind of sink in, so that might not be the best, but I'm just showing you guys. So I was just being comfortable. As you can see, I got my PJs on. Anyway, so yes, so with the laundry basket, you can work on midline crossing. This is why you see me doing something called trunk flexion. This is why I'm going forward. Then I grab the item out of the laundry basket and I cross over, which is called midline crossing. You can be creative with this. You do not have to do it this way, but the point of this activity is working on trunk control as well as weight bearing. And lastly, I did not have an arm skateboard. Some clinics may have it, some may not. If you have it, kudos to you. This is a video for you. So sometimes it gets boring with a patient just putting their arm on a skateboard and you're telling them just move forward and back, forward and back. It gets boring. So why not make a game out of it? I used my son's toy because I didn't have anything that was remotely close to a skateboard. So I decided to be creative just to show you guys what you can do. So you can create like a target and get like a ball, a small ball. Doesn't even need to be as big as what I have. I just have a bigger ball because I have such a big little toy truck. And you can just have them focus on, hey, get it in the target. So these are all functional activities because at the end of the day, people like to have fun. People play games. People love to dance. People love to sing. So when you think of functional activities, don't just think of your basic ADLs. Think of IADLs and think of other things outside that scope, like play and leisure. Those are all ADLs, but sometimes we forget that people was doing this post pre-stroke. So I hope this was really helpful. I really try my best to not make this video long, but like I told you, this is why I split it up, because it was going to be a crazy long video if I had to it all together. So please, I hope you guys like this. Be sure to share with your friends, and make sure you come back next week for another video. If there's anything you would like for me to talk about, be sure to leave it in the comments below and I will do my best to make a video for you. The next video coming up, I'm going to be talking about group therapy because that was requested by one of my subscribers. Thank you guys so much. And then we'll see what else we do. So don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye, guys.